Yo, what is going on, everybody? I am your host, Slackerz Gaming, bringing you an update, so to speak, on potential Super Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC. Now, like I've always stated, I've always been a supporter and a believer in Vergeben, and well, now that the direct has come and gone, seems like he was right. Some people are going to point out, well, hey, he said Minecraft content, he said a second Square rep. Well, that's kind of what I have an update on, so Vergeben, he speaks again, and here we go. So I got this, and he's definitely talking about the first potential 3 DLC characters that we could get. Not Piranha Plant, because that's a free one, but the additional 5 after that from the Smash Pass, or the Fighter Pass, whatever they called that. So here's his statement. He should probably state that, not even going to pronounce that name, but we'll call him Senjo Hitagi. I probably butchered that. But somebody that has a great track record, if you look into them on Reddit, and someone that Vergeben has talked to, and he likes to cross-check, have met? What? I don't know. They've heard the same things for Smash that I have. So this Senjo Hitagi has heard kind of the same things Vergeben has heard. So they might kind of, be on the same page in terms of, well, what could be coming for DLC. But the only difference with their information has been that this Senjo has been hearing Steve from Minecraft will be playable, and discussions with Games were happening to get a Grand Blue. Okay, let's zoom out of that. To get a Grand Blue Fantasy character, which seems to be Catalina in particular, into Super Smash. So this Senjo person is saying Steve from Minecraft is going to be playable, so that kind of ties in with Vergeben saying there's going to be Minecraft content in some way. He never said the base roster, technically. I'm almost positive he didn't. He just said there's going to be Minecraft content in Smash. Just wasn't sure how. And now this new person who seems to kind of have the same information is also saying the same thing. Steve from Minecraft will be playable, and then this Games, I think the developer of Grand Blue Fantasy. Honestly, I think I've heard the name of the game before, but I have no idea what it is. So I had to go look. I'll get to that in a second. I'll just continue reading the rest of this. While I cannot personally back those two things on my end as of yet, so Vergeben can't back those from his sources because he hasn't heard them from his sources yet. What we can do is consider adding up what Vergeben has heard, and then put out Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, combined the info that both of these people have, and then it could point us in a direction that reveals 3 out of the 5 DLC characters. And right now it seems to be, and here's a big part too. The first one, the Square Enix character. Vergeben can vouch it is definitely happening and is the first DLC character at that. So, right there, we kind of got a couple possibilities. Of course, Sora's going to pop to mind. Kingdom Hearts is just, a couple months away from being released. The Game Awards are coming up. I mean, that would be a huge announcement to announce it right there. Boom, Sora, first DLC character in Smash Bros. Again, Sora's Disney, yeah, but Square kind of works on it, and they kind of do have some. I'm almost positive they have some sort of control with Sora, I think, but it's a confusing situation. But Disney has come out and said, or somebody from Square has come out and said that they are definitely willing to let Sora be in Smash Bros. As long as they can come to terms with Nintendo on it. And if that's the only thing stopping them, I think there's still a good chance that it could happen. I mean, another big way for Square and Disney to, promote their game that's coming out. Why not do it at the Game Awards by announcing Sora as the first DLC character in Smash? That would absolutely be huge. That would break the internet right there. That is one of those few characters that would just be like, wow, it actually happened, Yeah, one of those dream characters. But the last couple sentences here from Vergeben. Steve from Minecraft. Minecraft discussions happen that lead to my knowledge and content. Content is planned to be present. So there is some sort of Minecraft content that is being planned at the moment. I have been told that it could be an assist trophy, stage item, or possibly a character. It looks like a character stage and a theme will follow if what Hitagi has heard is accurate. At this point, I do not doubt it much. So he's kind of saying this other person, Vergeben believes this other person for what they're hearing, and it goes well with the outline that we're gonna for DLC. Well, the packs, a character, a stage, and then a couple songs. There you go, all in one right there. And plus, I think Microsoft, owning Steve and Minecraft and all that stuff, I think that's probably how they would prefer to do the DLC. They get a slice of the action. They get a slice of the profits from that. I think it works better for them business wise. And regardless of how you might feel about Steve and Smash, because personally, I'm not a huge Steve supporter, but I can understand him coming to the game because gaming icons, third party in general, Steve is up there. You can't argue that. You really can't. Like I said, regardless of how you feel about his game, whether you like him, hate him, or you just really don't care, you can't argue. Steve and Minecraft is such a big name in the gaming world, the gaming community, that to me that makes sense, and I'm fine with that. Again, is it a character that I'd be like, yeah, Steve is in? I'll have to wait and see kind of what he would play as and what he would kind of look like. But yeah, so the last little bit here. Cygames Grand Blue Fantasy getting a guest character, Catalina, mentioned by name. This comes from Hitagi, as Vergeben has said, but they seemed confident that the discussions happened on a serious level. So I had to look up what Grand Blue was. In case you guys don't know, I guess Grand Blue is an RPG game developed by Cygames for Android, iOS, and web browsers. So it's like a mobile game. I honestly really haven't heard of this Grand Blue Fantasy at almost at all. I said earlier, I think I've kind of heard the name before, but I don't know what this is. And if this is indeed true for a third party character, this is I don't know, that seems like a letdown. I mean, I think there's other way more likely and better possibility for characters out there. Whether you go third party or first party, there's still a couple big first parties out there. Painted and Waddle Dee comes to mind. But who's this Catalina? I had to look her up. I guess that's kind of what she looks like. RPG, I mean, they show some of her abilities that she learns. I'm not going to dive too deep into this, but I don't know. Grand Blue, just because I haven't heard it, I'm not saying it's a bad choice. I'm just saying that would confuse a lot of people. There'd be, a ton of people. There'd probably be backlash, honestly. This series that maybe, not a lot of people expected. I mean, they're really pushing to, Nintendo, they're really pushing you to buy that Smash Pass, the Fighter Pass, whatever it's called. I keep calling it a Smash Pass. I think it's called the Fighter Pass. The DLC one with all the 5 DLC characters. They're really pushing you to buy that. Hence the Piranha Plant is a bonus for buying both of them, or buying that. You get, here's a little bonus character if you buy that, or that's actually if you buy the game, just up front. But no, it's a better deal though. Instead of buying them all, individually, you'd save money. I don't know if this one would go over well with the fans. I think there's going to be a ton of people that don't know who this is, and there'll probably be a lot of people that won't even, look at the character to buy, just because they probably might not have heard of the series. Again, I'm biased because I love Smash. I will buy it regardless. New character, go ahead. I'll buy it. Sure, why not? I don't care. But I'm not an average fan. Or at least I don't consider myself an average fan. I will buy it regardless. But so then we got to look at the Square characters. Like Vergeben was saying, it is definitely going to be the first DLC character. And if they announce it, at say the Video Game Awards, or maybe at the very beginning of 2019 or something like that, roughly a month after Smash Ultimate comes out. I mean, Kingdom Hearts, like I said, is right around the corner. A couple months away, as long as it doesn't get delayed again. Yeah, but Sora has to be on that list, I think, for sure. And another series definitely you got to look out for, Dragon Quest. It has some decent ties with Nintendo. Erdrick, I kind of think might be that front runner. Maybe Slime. I made a mistake in yesterday's video where I thought I seen Slime as a spirit. Turns out it was Gooey from the Kirby series instead. They kind of look a little similar, but I think, you know, Erdrick might be. I think he's the more recognizable, you know, hero from the Dragon Quest series. So I think that would make a bit more sense, and I could see this happening. I still think Dragon Quest as a series isn't looked at as a strong contender. I think it's something that people are kind of sleeping on, and this would be something I'd be okay with. I would honestly be okay with it, and I would not be surprised with it at all. But then, of course, the last one, you know, Minecraft, Steve. I don't really need to talk about that because if you play video games, you know what Minecraft is, and you should know who Steve is. I've never played Minecraft, but I knew about him way before these Steve rumors popped up. But that's kind of all I got for this one. Crazy day, crazy speculation here. Vergeben has said that here's maybe proof. Vergeben's saying this. He still hasn't been wrong, and everything that he said that hasn't come to pass yet. Second square rep, but he's saying it's going to be the first DLC character, so check that box. And he also said Minecraft content in some way. And now we got this other person who's got a good track record on Reddit. You can look him up. Is saying Steve is going to be playable. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Would you be happy with these first three characters? Would you be happy with either Sora / Dragon Quest rep? Then I guess Steve for Minecraft, and then this Catalina. Catalina, I'm not happy about just because I don't know the series and I don't know who she is. But like I said, I'm buying it anyway. I'll buy it anyway. Give it a chance. I will give it a chance. But that is kind of all I got for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think about these DLC possibilities in the comments. And I guess hopefully we catch you guys on the next upload. Peace out, everybody.